only the best gaming monitor will give you the best kind of displays for your setup, needs, games, and preferences. We think it's one of a handful of ways to guarantee an instant enhancement to your setup too. After all, gaming monitors offer the literal way into seeing, experiencing, and witnessing all the awesome games we all play. However, finding the best gaming monitor can prove to be a melon scratcher. It's a massive market, and it's constantly changing with new and exciting entries arriving and old favorites being faced regularly. So, to navigate this, you'll have to consider big picture factors like resolution, screen text, and screen size, and more. An important point to make too is that these monitors are not just for PC gaming, as more and more console gamers are using them nowadays. We have listed the top 5 gaming monitors and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all the products with the best prices mentioned in the video are in the description below. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, guidinggear.com. Number 5. Gigabyte M32 UC. Multi-platform gamers looking for a high-performance 32-inch gaming monitor for 4K at 144Hz gaming will find a lot to appreciate here with the M32 UC from Gigabyte. The HDR400 support is alright, but nothing special. But with a respectable amount of ports and other useful features, along with snappy pixel response time and great color gamut coverage, this is a great looking monitor with satisfying performance that recommends it on its own. When you factor in the excellent price for this kind of curved display, you get one of the best gaming monitors by value on the market. Just don't expect too much from the built-in speakers here, they barely get the job done. Number 4. Asus TUF Gaming VG32 VQR. Curved monitors give you a leg up against competitors, as the screen pairs perfectly with your field of vision. Our favorite happens to be the Asus TUF Gaming VG32 VQR, which offers a little bit of everything, including a slight 1800R curve to keep every bit of the screen facing you. This 31.5-inch display totes a 1440p resolution with a fast 165Hz refresh rate that's good for delivering super smooth gaming at a crisp level. It's not just the resolution, refresh rate, and slight curve that help you keep track of your enemies, but also the 400 nit brightness and high contrast on the VA panel. That type of performance means the monitor has Display HDR 400 certification. You also get support for FreeSync Premium to ensure the picture remains tear-free whether you're hitting high or low frame rates. However, the best part of the Asus TUF Gaming VG32 VQR might be the low cost, especially when you're considering all of its features. Number 3. Gigabyte Aorus FV43U. If you want to game on a monitor with your new console, you'll want to do it with the Gigabyte Aorus FV43U. This is a monitor ensuring 43 inches diagonally, but it brings with it some high-end gaming chops that will let you make the most of your PS5, Xbox Series console, and even your gaming PC. You can do all of this without needing to swap cables behind the monitor thanks to its inclusion of 2 HDMI 2.1 ports and a DisplayPort connection. The Gigabyte Aorus FV43U has a 4K VA panel that gets incredibly bright with peak 1000 nits. It also delivers a 10-bit color depth, so you'll be able to enjoy some serious HDR visuals while gaming. And you can enjoy the 4K visuals in HDR alongside high speeds. The display offers up a 144Hz max refresh rate with 2 HDMI ports, letting you go for the peak 4K 120Hz refresh rate on offer from the latest consoles. Number 2. Dell S2722 DGM. Much like the mystical ways of the Force, PC gaming is all about balance. There's a little point weighting your system too heavily in one direction without paying attention to the whole package. Why bother pairing your RTX 3080 Ti with a 60Hz 1080p screen? Likewise, why spend big on a 4K monitor when you're only sporting a Radeon RX 6600? The classic 27-inch Dell S2722 DGM marries that screen real estate with a 2560 by 1440 native resolution, which gives you a great pixel pitch for fine detail. At 1440p, it's also a decent resolution for gaming high frame rates without the GPU demands of a 4K display. It's also capable of delivering that resolution at 165Hz, which is appreciated. At 2 milliseconds gray-to-gray response, it's just a hair behind the 1 millisecond and 0.5 millisecond ratings of the best IPS panels, so you're covered when it comes to speed. That said, you can find quicker panels if you really want to chase speed. This VIA panel does have a high contrast ratio, at least given the technology's inherent strong contrast. As for picture quality, the Dell S2722 DGM is a reasonably punchy and vibrant monitor considering it's a pure SDR panel. A short inherent contrast certainly helps with that, ensuring that you don't feel shortchanged running games like Cyberpunk 2077 which support HDR in SDR mode, which steer clear of the MPRT mode, which hammers the panel's brightness and vibrancy. Extreme mode, which is rated at 2 milliseconds, does suffer from a whiff of overshoot, but that's only just visible in-game, while super fast mode resolves the overshoot but allows just a little smearing of darker tones. USB Type-C connectivity doesn't feature, but the dual HDMI and a single DisplayPort connection are just fine, even if the HDMI ports are topped out at 144Hz rather than 165Hz. This Dell monitor is most importantly available at a great price. Dell delivers high-quality gaming panels with all the features you need and a few extraneous ones to bump up the price, and that makes it one of the best gaming monitors for most PC gamers today. Number 1. Samsung Odyssey G7. Looking for one of the best gaming monitors that combines nearly everything that's best about the latest LCD technology? You just found it in the Samsung Odyssey G7, with local dimming, adaptive sync, high refresh, HDR, quantum dot technology, a curved panel, and more. On paper, it's got the work. More specifically, it comes with a 27-inch screen with 1440p resolution and a 240Hz refresh rate for what we think nails the sweet spot in terms of balancing detail with speed and response. That's why it's our pick for the best 240Hz gaming monitor right now. The main question mark concerns the use of VIA panel technology, which is traditionally associated with slow pixel response and generally slightly laggy performance. Not so here. Samsung claims 1 millisecond response time, and interestingly we found that this monitor feels and looks at least that quick. No question, it's compatible with the best TN monitors for sheer speed. That also matches IPS panels for colors and add excellent contrast into the mix for making an incredibly compelling package. As for negatives, they're limited to a particularly poor HDR implementation, given the display HDR 600 certification, plus a niggling doubt that the extreme 1000R curve may be a bit too much of a good thing. Buying guide. The 3 essential things that you should consider are screen size, resolution, and aspect ratio. We've also briefly explained a few of the more technical aspects of computer displays such as panel types, refresh rates, and the variable refresh rate technologies available today. Screen size. How big? How big will probably be the first thing you'll ask yourself, and the answer really comes down to your unique situation. Are you in a tiny dorm with barely any room, or are you looking to get a 43-inch gaming monitor to replace your TV? How you answer that question will ultimately determine the display size you need. But if you're looking for some basic guidelines on screen sizes, 24 to 27-inch displays will satisfy most gamers. Those looking for a more immersive experience might be interested in a 32-inch or a larger screen. As with most things, gaming monitors will become more expensive as you go up in size, so think with your budget as much as your ambition. Aspect ratio. The aspect ratio of your monitor is closely related to its size because it determines which form factor your display will have. The majority of monitors will fall into the widescreen category with their 16:9 aspect ratio. Ultrawide displays have been rising in popularity recently, and these screens often feature the 21:9 aspect ratio you would typically see at the movie theater. If you can believe it, modern displays have only been getting even wider, and there's a growing crop of 32:9 displays as well. Screen resolution. This determines how sharp your gaming monitor will be, and for the most part, there are 3 choices: Full HD, Quad HD, and Ultra HD or 4K. Like screen size, as the numbers go up, so does the price. Plus, they'll require a higher-end graphics card if you hope to maintain a high frame rate. Let us know in the comments which model works for you the best and why. Thank you for watching the video, and that is all for this one. If you find this video helpful in any way, give it a huge thumbs up, stay tuned for the upcoming videos by subscribing to our channel. Hope to see you in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.